Which one? Unless Leeds has two teams. Right, probably not. That sounds right.
The other team is
All right, good afternoon, Beauties fans. Lori coming to you live from the Athens Arena in Athens, where your Beer League Beauties are taking on the Meyers Automotive Cougars from Nepean. Coming off of a 5-0 loss this morning. The team went out for breakfast and hopefully replenished the tank. So they were looking a little slow in the second half of the last game. My boys told me that they were out of gas. So again, missing Boyd, Roman, Ben. We've got Caden at number 41, James at number 7, Reed at number 5, and Nathan at number 91, I believe, or 19, are called up today. And we're underway in the first period. Battle along the boards inside the Beauties zone. Here comes Luke. Luke for Caden. Caden back to Luke. That's picked up by Reed, there we go, and dumped back in by the Cougars. Jack down behind Ante, skates the puck out, has a look, decides to keep skating. He's got some room to move. Jack skates the puck up over the blue line. That's picked off and turned around by the Cougars. Dumped in deep. Jason is there. Jason fires it off behind the boards to Luke. Luke on the near boards, double teamed, loses it to Meyers, and that's a shot on Ante, who easily covers that up. 9:08 to go in the first period as we're just getting underway. 0-0 is still the score. Jordan comes in at center, Dorian on his left and Sam on his right. Your defensemen, Jason and Gavin. Cougars inside the Beauty zone. Cougars flip it out in front. Buddy by himself shoots on the one-timer and scores. Can't leave those dangling wingers because they'll get you every time. 1-0, Meyers. Face off at center ice. Goes back towards Gavin, who flips it inside the opposing zone. Dorian now passes it across, but that's off his shin pad. And here come the Cougars. Good stick by Gavin. Gavin to Jordan. Jordan to Dorian. Dorian skates it over the blue line, dumps it in deep. Cougars are there first. Cougars fire down behind the net. Sam chases it down. Jason gets a stick on it, flips the puck back inside the opposing zone. These guys are by themselves behind defense. You got to watch out. There we go. Jason skates it up over to the opposing zone. Jason does a good job getting back as Meyers steps over the red line, over the blue line, push to the outside. Gets around him, shot, Ante. Ante's going to have some work today. These boys can play hockey. Face off to Ante's right. 1-0 is still the score for Nepean. As Caden skates the puck out into the neutral zone, steps over the blue line. Coach tries to go up the middle but can't hold on. Puck is dumped in deep. That's going to be icing called against the Cougars. Caden at center, Nathan on his right, James on his left. Rishi and, can't see who that is, Sammy, your defenders. Face-off is won by the Cougars. Sammy holds the blue line, can't get through the shin pad. Sammy maintains control, little snap, good save. Battling in the corner as the Raiders come, or the Cougars come away with it. Here come the Cougars. Hell of a back check by James. Sammy picks up the puck, skates it out behind Ante. Cougars are there. Good job, Rishi tying him up. Top shelf, 2-0 Cougars. Beauties are going to have to turn on the jets and get back in a hurry. These boys are speedy. Jordan takes the face off, sends the puck forward. Cougars are there. James flips this in. It gets turned around. Jack on the far boards now. A little chip to himself. Tries to skate this through. Gets tied up. Jack again. On the far boards is tied up again. Turned around by the Cougars as James skates this down behind his own goal line. Battle in the corner is put up the far board, still inside the Beauties zone and sent long by the Beauties. Icing is waved off. Luke puts the forecheck on, forces the pass as the Cougars send this out to the neutral zone. And here come the Cougars one-on-one. Well defended. Shot. Ante with a nice save. Out into the corner. Cougars. Little give and go from the defenseman, but that's sent out to Jordan. Here comes Jordan. 2 on him. He's got Luke with him. Luke picks up the puck inside the blue line. Shoots. Nice save. Jason holds the blue line. That's tipped and high of the net. From behind the net now. Cougars skate the puck out into the neutral zone. 3-on-2. Let's get back, boys. Odd man rush. 2-on-1. Gets around. Ante with a poke check. All the way back out into the neutral zone. Jason chases this down in his own zone now. Has a little chip pass off the board to Sam. Gets stuffed but picked up by Caden. Over into the attacking zone. Caden circles. He's looking for a pass or a shot. Cross for Jason. Jason from the blue line. Winds up. Fires. Nice save. 5:19 to go in the first period. 2-0. Cougars is the score. But it looks like the Beauties are turning on the power. Caden takes the face off in the Cougars zone. Wins the draw. Sam back to Caden. Caden turns and fires. Didn't get much on it. Puck is loose and slapped away. Jason didn't get the shot. And here come the Cougars. This guy's by himself in front. Get on him, boys. Pass in front, slapped away by Ante. Caden picks up the loose puck, skates it out into the neutral zone. He's got Sam with him. Caden steps over. Let's see the drop pass here, boys. Caden goes around into the corner. Pass up to defense. Gets by, but Sammy is there. Sammy from the red line. Off the boards for Sam. Picked up by the Cougars, and here come the Cougars. Can't get through the defense. Cougars maintain possession, turn and fire, but can't get through Jason. Jason on the near boards for Sam. Sam does a smart move there and lets go. His buddy was holding on to a stick. Here comes Caden. Caden tied up along the boards now. He's got James in for support. Into the attacking zone. Puck is popped back out and sent in to the Cougar zone. Cougars from their own corner. Pass across. Trickles out into the neutral zone. Sammy is there. Sammy looking for a good pass. Can't find one. He's going to turn on the speed. Goes wide to the outside. Steps over. Tries to move. Can't make it. Jordan in the neutral ice. Puck gets stripped away. Here come the Cougars. Cougars can't get a good shot off. Well defended. Cougars from behind Ante now. Try for the pass. But that's broken up by the Beauties. Puck is sent long. Cougars in their own zone. Forecheck on by Jordan. Cougars now. Fired across long. And that's icing called against the Cougars. .3:29 to go in the first period. 2-0 Cougars as the Beauties got caught early but have now turned on the speed. Face off in the Cougars zone. Jack holds the blue line, fires it deep. Beauties hold the blue line. Pass in front is slapped away by the Cougars. James puts a forecheck on, forces the pass. Breakout pass is successful on the far boards for the Cougars. Cougars step over the blue line, wide to the outside. Long shot, batted down by Ante. Rebound. The shot misses the net. On the near boards now, Cougars from the blue line. Jordan and Nathan double team this guy and come around with it. Jordan backhand across for James, but the puck is bobbling and hard to handle. James from the corner with a nice move around. James from behind the net now, looking for the pass in front, slapped away by Cougars, and we've got a penalty on the play here. Slashing called against the Cougars. 3:28 to go in period number one. 2-0 Cougars are up early. And we got a fresh set of legs. Caden, Luke, Reed, James and Jack. In the opposing zone, Cougars clear the zone. James has a look. Tries to go up the boards. Lots of traffic here. Caden with a long shot from the blue line. Good shot, nice save. The Raiders clear, the Cougars clear the zone. James going to chase this down. He's got a man on. Turns and fires off the boards. Jack takes this one off the skates in his own zone. Has a look. Makes a move. Let's see. Jack comes up the middle. Fires. Nice save. Down behind the net now. Luke battling. Caden with a shot. Scores. Power play goal by Caden. Makes it 2-1. Raiders, or Cougars. I'd like to see this line change now. Yeah, there you go. Jordan at center. Dorian on his left. Sam on his right. Jason off the face-off. Flips it off the near boards. Gavin, your other defender. Cougar gets around. 2. Ante with a nice save. Cougars from the corner. Pass in front. Well tied up by Jason in front. And the Beauties clear the zone. We're back to even strength as the goal cancels out the rest of the penalty. Cougars now 3-on-2. Cougars, oh, nobody in front. Shot misses the net. Cougars from the corner on the near side looking for the pass in front. Bobbling puck. Ante's got to hold on to that. 2-1 Cougars is the score with 1:11 left in the first. Caden takes a face off to Ante's right, slaps the puck ahead. James is there, pushes it forward. 2-on-1 Beauties. James tried to make that move around the defenseman. The defense was there. Beauties hold the blue line. Caden with a snapper, but that's off of a shin pad. And back to center ice. Here come the Cougars. Cougars. Oh, nice stick by Gavin. A nice clean wrap. The Cougars keep it inside their attacking zone. Jason with a pass up the near boards for Nathan. Nathan to his brother, to Caden, not his brother. And turned around by the Cougars, turned back around. And here comes Nathan. Nathan steps over the blue line. Shot just short of the net, picked up by the Cougars who are looking for the breakout pass on the far boards. Gavin is there. Gavin now. Caden. Backhand pass in front. James with the backhand just wide of the net. Down below the Cougars goal line. Nathan gets a stick on it, but the Cougars turn this around. It's a race for the puck into the Beauties zone. Gavin gets there first, fires it along behind the net, and that'll be the buzzer for period number 1. 2-1 Cougars is the score after 1 period of play. All right, as we get set up for period number 2, we've got Ante finding his way between his pipes. 2-1 Cougars is the score. 10 minutes there on the clock. Jordan at center. Reed on his left, Luke on his right. Sammy and Jason are your defenders. Up for Luke on the far boards after the face-off, turned around by the Cougars. Back for Luke again. Luke steps over the blue line, but he gets tied up. Still battling. Luke comes away with it. Luke from the corner. Pass in front. Oh, Jordan by himself. But that pass went right through his skates. And here come the Cougars. Cougars flip the puck into the Beauties zone down behind the net now. Beauties can't clear the zone. Cougars are there. Rishi looking for a way out for Luke. This comes up for Jordan. Jordan's got a little bit of room to move, but they get their little shot. Didn't have much juice on it. Easily set aside by the Cougars. Luke now with a move. Slapped away. That's offside. (2-1) Cougars. 9:05 to go in the second. Really like the intensity with which the Beauties are playing. All of them. Every single one. Face off just outside the Cougars zone. Cougars win the draw. Cougars now step this out into the neutral zone. Go over the blue line into the attacking zone. Push to the outside by Rishi. Pass in front is slapped away. Up to the blue line. Cougars with a shot through traffic. Doesn't get through. Another shot on Tay. Nice save. 8:42 to go in period number 2. 2-1. Cougars is the score. Jordan coming in at center. Long shot from the Cougars. Jack from the corner now. Chips it to himself. Looking for that pass. On the tape across. Back to Jordan. Jordan steps over the blue line with a shot. Just misses the net. Nathan puts the forecheck on. Held inside by the Beauties. From in front, Jordan can't get the shot off. James on his backhand. Back to defense with a shot. Didn't get a whole lot of juice on it as the Cougars fired along the near boards and puck goes long. Jack chases this down. He's got a player on him. Looking to get around. Cougars are there. Cougars put it in front, slapped away. And here comes James. James steps over the blue line. Got Jordan with him. Jordan shoots. Oh. Nice save. Jordan with a pass in front, and it goes through. These boys are leaving our wingers dangling in front too. We're going to have some opportunity there. Got to capitalize on that as Jack ties up the puck carrier and passes up for Nathan. Nathan sends it ahead to Caden. The puck goes deep into the Cougars zone. Cougars from behind their own net come up the near boards. Steps it out into the neutral zone. Luke steps over across. Luke wide to the outside. Fires. Nice hard shot to the outside. Puck is loose. Oh, rolled onto the top of the net. That was crazy. On the near boards inside the attacking zone. Caden turns. Can he get a shot off? Cannot. And here come the Cougars. Cougars in the neutral zone. Picked off by Luke. Luke in the attacking zone. We got a delayed penalty here against... We got a cross-checking penalty called against the Beauties. As Caden goes to the box. 6:50 to go in the second period. 2-1. Cougars is the score. And the Cougars go to the power play. Face off in the Beauties zone. Beauties looking to clear it long. Cougars pick up the puck in their own zone. Turned around by the Cougars. Cougars step over the blue line into Beauties zone. Shot is off of a shin pad. Battle in the corner. Won by the Cougars. Cougars from the high slot. Turn and fire, but whiff on the shot. Cougars with a centering pass. Right through Buddy by himself. Ante got a cross. No way out goal. I thought he was across, but that's in. 3-1 Cougars at the power play goal. And we're back to even strength. Cougars win the draw. Cougars inside their attacking zone. That's behind the net, pass in front. Scramble from behind the net. Up to the face-off circle where the shot is off the shin pads. Cougars again looking for a shot, but that doesn't get through traffic. Cougars from the near boards, back up to the blue line. D-to-D pass. Shot. Goes through. Cougars from the corner with a pass in front. All right, here comes Sam. Sam, 2-on-1. Pass across to Dorian, but they don't quite complete the pass. And the Cougars regain control in their own zone. Ooh, no call on that play. Cougars clear their zone, 1-on-1. Sammy with a good stick. In his own zone, looking to break out. Cougars are there. Cougars, the shot doesn't get through Sammy. Dorian off the boards. And the Cougars regain possession in the neutral zone. Cougars step over the blue line, wide to the left side. With a shot, doesn't get through traffic. Sammy gets a stick on the puck. Back for Gavin. Gavin looking to clear on the far boards. That's held inside. Not for long as the Beauties clear the zone. Gavin now skates the puck up into the opposing zone. Can't get the shot off. Defense is there. Gavin challenging. The Cougars try to clear the zone. Gavin again on the near boards. The Cougars get a stick on the puck. Gavin is there. Gavin with a shot. It goes through as Nathan was tied up in front. And the Cougars, yeah, there's the forecheck. There you go. Cougars at the neutral zone. That's turned around outside the Beauties blue line. Cougars now step over the blue line. Shoot! Ante with a big save. And he freezes the puck. 4:20 to go in the second period. 3-1 Cougars. Face off in the Beauty zone, off the draw. Cougars can't get that shot off well, and here comes Reed. Reed can't quite clear the zone. There, the puck trickles out into the neutral zone. Jordan now steps over the blue line into the opposing zone, wide to the left side. Shot. Got to get in front of the net, boys. Beauties maintain that blue line. Down behind the net, Cougars clear the puck into the neutral zone. Trickles back into the Beauties zone. Sammy circles behind his own goaltender, looking for a pass for Luke on the far boards. Luke skates it ahead. And there's going to be a penalty called here. I think that'll be interference. Oh, body checking. Ooh. I think Luke ran into him. I might not have called that, but we'll take it. 3:35 to go in the second period. 3-1 Cougars as the Beauties go to the power play. Caden takes the face-off in the opposing zone. Dorian on his left, Sam on his right. Jack and James, your defenders, scramble off the draw. Dorian is tied up in the corner, battling. Jack holds the blue line. Backhand pass back down, holds the blue line again. Caden now finds his way to the high slot. Can he get a shot off? Drops it for James, and penalty. We got a cross-checking penalty on the play against the Beauties. As Caden goes to the box, we'll be 4-on-4 for the next minute, 39 seconds. 3:14 to go in the second period. 3-1 Cougars. Face-off is back here in the Beauties zone. Beauties win the draw. Long shot, nice save. Beauties or Cougars from the blue line. That's off of Jack's skate. Here comes Jack. 1-on-1. Can't get around that defenseman. And the Cougars send this long. That's going to be icing called against the Cougars. 2:54 to go in the second period. 3-1 Cougars is the score. Face off in the Cougars zone. Cougars win the draw. Send it long, picked up by James. Oh, Jesus. Shot. Nice save, Ante. Both defensemen on one side. We needed that strong side defenseman to cover the weak side there. Face off in the Beauty zone. Jack circles behind Ante for his brother Luke. Luke crosses over into the neutral zone, has a look. Decides to come up the middle. Let's see that drop pass. Shot. Nice save. Luke back for Jack at the point. Jack with a shot through traffic. Nice save. Goalie plays it off to the side. And Cougars try to clear the zone on the near boards. Send a puck long. That's going to be icing called against the Cougars. Face off in the Cougar zone. We got 2:10 to go in the second period. And here come the Cougars. They send it in long. Jack is there. Jack from behind Ante. Ball's on the brakes. Looking for a breakout pass. Manages to hold on. Skates it out into the neutral zone. Looking for the pass for Sammy, but that's picked off. Luke with the forecheck. Can't get over the blue line. Sammy at center ice. Battling. Beauties send this deep, and the Cougars are there. Cougars behind their own goalie. Sammy on the forecheck. Sammy now from the high slot, from the point. Circles. Shot. Rebound. Oh, it's a big rebound. Jack picks this up on the near boards. The Beauties can't get a good shot off. Shot from the Beauties, misses the mark. Luke comes in. Can't hold on as the Cougars send this long. That's going to be icing called against the Cougars. Both penalties have expired. We are back to 5-on-5. Final minute of play in the second period. 3-1 Cougars is the score. Jordan taking the face-off off the draw onto the net. Covered up. I'd like to see Jordan send this back to Gavin here. Cougars win the draw. Skate this out into the neutral zone. Tied up by Nathan. Nice stick by Gavin. Long shot. Misses the net by the Cougars. Gavin on the near boards now. Gavin looking for a way out of the zone. Flips it up the boards. Picked up by the Cougars in their own zone. Cougars send this puck long. No ice is going to be called here. Jason fires it off the boards. He's looking for Nathan. That took a funny bounce out to center ice. Good forecheck by the Beauties. The Cougars send it deep again. Off the boards for Nathan. Nathan battling. Clears the zone. That's up for Reed. Reed has got Jordan with him. Backhand pass for Jordan, but just a little behind him as Jordan chases it down along the boards. Gavin holds the line. Jordan from the corner. The shot to the side of the net. At the horn. 3-1 Cougars is the score after 2. All right, as we get set up for the third period, we've got Ante in his net. Sammy at center. The draw is won by the Cougars. Sam gets a stick on the puck, turned around by the Cougars at their own blue line. Jason looking for a pass, picked off by the Cougars, who just stay on side. Jack chases this down in his own zone on the far boards. Looking for Sammy. That's off a stick. There we go, Sammy. Up for Dorian. Dorian steps over the blue line, goes wide to the left side, centering pass for Sam, but it's right behind for Sammy. Sam is going to chase this down. Sam with a shot, and it goes off a defenseman's skate. Jack pinches, forces the pass, gets there in the neutral zone. Jack, chip pass off the boards for Dorian, but it's a little long as the Cougars regain possession in their own zone. Cougars fired off the near boards. Rishi at center ice. That's turned around by the Cougars. Defended by Jack. Rishi picks up the loose puck in front of Ante. Rishi has a look. Looking for that pass. It's picked off by the Cougars. Sam with an excellent forecheck. Picked up by the Cougars again. Cougars get through. Well done by Sammy. Pass in front. Ante gets across. Battle behind the net now. No, Ante's holding on. 8:46 to go in the third. 3-1 Cougars. Face off in the Beauties zone. Jason flips the puck out through the neutral zone into the opposing zone. Picked up by the Cougars. Skated out behind their net. Nathan on the forecheck. Cougars now. 1-on-1. Good back check. Shot. Misses the net. On the near boards now. James skates the puck out up the near boards. Steps over the blue line. Goes wide to the right side. He's forced into the corner. And everybody takes the ice. The loose puck is picked up by the Cougars. Cougars, the breakout pass up the middle. Here come the Cougars, 2-on-1. James forces him to the outside. Can't get a good shot off. Ante holds on. All right, Caden takes the face off to Ante's right. Beauties, or the Cougars come away with the draw, try to center it. That's picked off by Caden. Caden clears the zone, but he's swarmed. Puck trickles back into the Cougars zone. Good forecheck by Reed. As the Cougars get a stick on the puck. Cougars on the near boards now. Skate the puck out through the neutral zone. Look at this guy by himself. Nobody sees him. And the Beauties clear the zone. Caden and Luke. Caden with a little pass to Luke. It's a little long. Luke can't hold on. Back into the neutral zone. Gavin sends it long. Picked up by the Cougars in their own zone. Cougars send it and can't complete the passes. Jack picks up the puck in his own zone, puts it off the boards. Cougars are there. From behind the net now. Cougars stuff it in on the post. Makes it 4-1 Cougars. Face off at neutral ice. We've got 6:45 to go in the third period. And that's icing called against the Cougars. Oh no, we got a penalty on the play, sorry. We got a technical. I believe Buddy was chirping. Usually what the technical is for. I didn't see the penalty. Face off in the Cougars zone. Cougars clear it long as Jack chases this down in his own zone. Skates the puck out behind Ante. Jack's going to take the little room that he's got. Can't get around that Cougar. Dorian picks up the loose puck, skates it over the blue line, looking for the pass up the middle. Cougar's stick is in the way. Gavin picks the puck up in the neutral zone. Slips it in deep. Cougars pick up the puck behind their own goalie, fired along the near boards. They get around Gavin. Here come the Cougars. Jack battling, can't hold on. Ante does, though. Nice save. Face off in the Beauties zone. Beauties can't quite clear the zone on the far boards, and now they do. Here comes Jordan. He's got Nathan with him and James. Jordan steps over the blue line, pass across for Nathan. That goes off a skate. Shot from the blue line, pounced upon by the Cougars goalie. 1:01 remaining in the Beauties power play. I'd like to see those face-offs go back to defense rather than slap the head when we got a chance like that. D-to-D pass over in the Beauties zone. Cougars dump it in. Rishi from behind Ante. For Nathan on the near boards. Nathan skates it out into the neutral zone. He's looking for a pass up the middle. Finds James. James steps over the blue line. He gets swarmed. Less moves, more passes. Here we go. And that's slapped out into the neutral zone. Rishi picks this up at his own blue line. Rishi looking for a smart play. Puts it off the boards for Nathan. Nathan steps over the blue line. That's slapped out by the Beauties. Jason at his own blue line now. Jason, skate it up, Jason. You got room. Let's go, let's go. Little pass across for James. James steps over. Wrister. Held on to. Nope. Rebound. Scores. Goalie, I thought, had it hugged in his body basket there, but he dropped it, played it off to his defenseman perhaps. James took advantage of that. 4-2 power play goal. .442 to go. I think the boys can outplay them. We just got to do it. Beauties send this long. Cougars in their own zone. Turn it around. Kept inside the blue line by the Beauties. Luke makes it around. Can't get the shot off. Luke again. Backhand pass in front. Caden with a one-timer. Oh, that's the way it goes, boys. Feed it in front. And here come the Cougars. Flip it in deep down behind Ante. Jack gets there. Jack looking for a breakout pass on the far boards, but the Cougars are there. James flips it out behind the net for Luke on the near boards. Cougars are there. Luke gets it around it. Caden now steps over the blue line. He's got Luke with him. Go to the net, Luke. Pass to Luke. Down behind the net. Luke in the corner now. Down behind for Reed. Reed the pass in front. Backhand by Caden, but he couldn't get much on it, and the puck is sent long, and this is going to be icing called against the Cougars. This is some nice looking hockey here. Let's keep it up. Face off in the Beauties zone. Battle along the boards inside the Beauties zone. Caden. Oh, come on, spread out, boys. What are you doing, Luke? Beauties from the far boards. Cougars send it long. That's going to be icing called again. Face off in the Cougars zone. Cougars win the draw. Clear the zone. Here come the Cougars 2-on-1. Gavin with a good stick. Gavin flips the puck out for Sam. Sam backhands it to his centerman, Sammy. Turned around by the Cougars. Cougars step over the blue line. Pushed to the side by the Beauties. On the far boards, now inside the Beauties zone. Sammy backhands it up for Dorian. Dorian looking for the chip pass off the boards. It's off a skate and high. Remains in the zone and now cleared by the Beauties. Cougars regroup back at their own blue line. In the neutral zone now, Beauties. Sammy's trying to make a play out of it, stripped away by the Cougars. Sammy gets a stick on the puck. Sends it long. Cougars fire it deep and off the boards. That's going to be icing. Called against the Cougars. 2:28 to go in the third period. 4-2 in favor of the Cougars at this time. Face off in the Cougars zone. Cougars win the draw. Just kill time. So no matter what the clock says, curfew is in 3 minutes, 56 seconds. You can see that clock. I don't know if you can see that clock running down there. So that's what's remaining in the game, no matter what. The Cougars just going to keep icing that puck. Face off in the Cougars zone is not cleanly won with battle behind the net now. Jordan in the corner. The Cougars skated out into the neutral zone. Sammy in inside his own zone. Backhands it off the boards for Jordan. Jordan skates the puck over the blue line. And nice save by the Cougars goalie. Ante has made his way to the bench as the Beauties have pulled their goalie to try to get the advantage here. 6-on-5. Got to get on him. 2 on him. 2 on him! The coach in me doesn't let that slide, and here we go. Empty netter makes it 5-2 Cougars. Jordan takes the face off, center ice. Minute 37 to go in the game. Back inside the Beauty zone. Luke on the near boards. Battling. Cougars come away with the puck. Pass in front. Well tied up by Rishi. Beauties clear the zone. Here comes Jordan. He's got Luke with him. Jordan to Luke. Luke gets away. Oh, what scores! All right, Luke with a lot of moves. The rebound is off for Jordan. Makes it 5-3 with 1:08 to go. The Beauties again put 6 players on the ice and Ante on the bench. Caden takes a face off at center ice. Battle off the draw is won by the Beauties, by the Cougars, sorry. Cougars turn and fire, missed the net. 2 on him, 2 on him. Sammy picks the puck up at his own zone. It's up for Caden. Caden steps over the blue line, goes wide to the outside. Shot, nice save, rebound. It's picked off by the Cougars. Cougars fire it long. That's going to be icing. Called against the Cougars. 51 seconds to go in this ice time. 41 seconds to go in the game. I don't think they'll let us play out the 41 seconds. It's run time for whatever's on that red clock. Caden takes the face off in the Cougars zone. Cougars win the draw. Kept inside by the Beauties, who turn and fire wide of the net. Gavin keeps this inside the blue line, flips it in. Jack from the far corner now, looking for the pass in front, but puck is stripped away. So Cougars flip this long. That's icing called against the Cougars. But with 0 seconds on the clock, that'll be it as the Cougars take this away 5-3. A few more shots. That goalie wasn't super strong. I think we could have taken this away. Cougars a mighty happy crowd. This was a great game. I think the Beauties played a far better game than this morning. Good intensity. And so the Beauties will then be playing in the last place game at 3 o'clock will be the final game. And we'll line up on the blue line for player of the game. Lots of good stuff out there today. James played a really good game. I think he'd be my pick. Gavin played a really good game. Luke had a strong game. Jordan had a strong game. Lots of good stuff out there today. James. My pick as well. All right, folks, we'll see you at 3 o'clock. Thanks for joining us.